efie ene fie ene nso ye be ye miami kromo nkwan papa bi, mekwan papa bi, abenkwan papa bi, palm nut soup papa bi. Yes, my name is Gifty. A warm and pleasant welcome to you all and all our returning subscribers and new subscribers. Thank you so much for the love and support. In today's video, we are making some good old palm nut soup and we are using abepa enye konkomu abepa to do this. Let me run you through the list of ingredients and let's get started. For my list of ingredients, I have here some ginger. I have about 5 cloves of garlic. I have 2 chili peppers. These are quite spicy, so I'll just use 2. And then I have 3 small tomatoes. I have 2 onions, some Abenduro turkey berries over here. Then I have my salt to taste. I have here a tablespoon of thyme, dry thyme, and I have a tablespoon of Anise seeds. I also have here a tablespoon of, this is a mixture of dry herrings and dry shrimps. You can also use Maggie tablet, but I'm out of it, so I'll just use that. This is the seeds and juice of tomatoes that I previously froze, so I'm going to use that to blend. Then I have here the palm fruits. I'm not using the can today, which I'm so excited about to use this. So I have one, this is about a little bit over 2 pounds. Then I have my meat over here. I'm using some beef and some cow foot. Yeah, some beef and cow foot. Then I have here some snails. These are dry, so I soaked them previously to soften it up a little bit. And I have here my PreKese Aiden fruit. This was previously cut. This is how I received it. So I just toasted it in my air fryer for a little bit to release the fragrance and the aroma of it. I also have here some dry herrings and adjune dry fish. So that is it. The only thing I'm missing today is some mushroom, but we'll do without it. So you can add some mushroom to it. If you want crabs, you can also add it in. That is okay. So I will now we'll start the process of cooking. All right, guys, so to start, I'm going to pour some hot water onto the palm nut fruit. This one is still frozen. I just took it out this morning. So I'll add the hot water in and have it sit so it can thaw out. I'll cover this and set it aside and allow it to thaw out. Now, if you're in Ghana, please use the real deal. Don't use the canned one because it makes such a difference. You really get that authentic Abenkwan taste when you use the real deal, so don't use that one. Now that we have that set on the side, I'll proceed to boil my vegetables, which are the 1 large onion, the 3 tomatoes, and the turkey berries. So if I wasn't adding the turkey berries, I would add the tomatoes and the onion to the soup whilst it's boiling. But since I'm adding the turkey berries, I will boil it separately. In place of the turkey berries, you can also use your green peas. I will now dice up half of the onion. You can also use the blender to blend this and the other ingredients that I'll be blending later. But and then the authentic way we thought about our mothers and our grandparents, especially since we're using the real palm fruits. All right, so I'll go ahead and dice this up and I'll add it onto my meat. I have the snails. I've added the snails onto the meat, so I'll salt this generously. This is the base of your soup, so you want it to be nice and flavorful. And I'll also add in the diced onions. I'll set this aside and blend the rest of the aromatics, and we'll add it onto it and we'll cook. So I'll transfer this onto the stove. Into the blender, add in the ginger, the peppers, the garlic, the thyme and anise seeds, and also the tomato juice and the herrings. And I'll give this a blend. I will now add the blended ingredients onto the meat. Then go ahead and rinse out the blender with a little bit of water and add some of the water. Cover it and allow it to steam for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright guys, so this is how our soup is looking so far. I'm just going to give it a quick stir and make sure that everything is, all the seasons are well. And the tomatoes and other stuff are also well cooked, so I'll go ahead and blend it and add it on here. I'll add the Aiden fruit PreKese in here. And that'll also release the flavors and the dry herring. I think I might need a bigger pot because the way it's looking, I think I might need a bigger pot. I will add in the blended tomatoes, onions, and turkey berries, which was cooking on the side. Cover it and allow it to cook for about 10 more minutes. If you're enjoying this video so far, or this video is bringing you so much memories if you are abroad, kindly like this video for me. It really supports my channel. It helps YouTube to recommend it to other people, so we spread our wings. Thank you so much. If you're using the concentrates from the can, you don't have to go through this process. You will transfer the concentrate into a bowl and add some hot water and let it sit for a few minutes so all the sediments or whatnot can settle at the bottom. I have a video up on the channel, so I will link it in the description box down below for your convenience. Yeah, so I'll just continue extracting separating the fiber from the juice or from the soup base. That is what I wasn't able to get out by hand, and since you don't want that in your soup, that is why it's very important that you run it through your strainer to catch anything at the bottom. So this is going to be our second time around, and you want to do this about 2 to 3 times so you extract everything out of the fiber. I'll add some hot water to this and I'll allow it to sit whilst I strain the first one onto the meat mixture. Alright guys, so our meat is ready to receive the palm nut base, and as you can see, I have gone ahead to change the pot because it looks like this is going to be a lot of soup. So I'll run it through the strainer so we don't have any fiber in the soup. This is how the soup is looking. I'm loving the color of it. Very nice and beautiful. So at this point, I'll add in the dry fish, and I've also added in the second extraction, and I'll cover this and let it boil for about 20 minutes. We are about 20 minutes into boiling our soup, and this is how it's looking. As you can see, the oil is beginning to surface on the top, and that's an indication that very soon our soup will be ready. Yemekwan papebi ebeye ready. Sebekoye fufu no ho. The way the soup is smelling here smells delicious, and I mean the real deal. So I allowed it to go for about 15 more minutes, and at this point I'm going to add in my smoked mackerel. I'll link a video in the description box below, and I'll also add in some garden eggs and some onions for some additional flavorings and whatnot. And we'll let this go for about 10 more minutes, and that will be it. Our soup will be ready. Abenkwan mekwan papa missy yen ekuya pemfo adi yanan na yepe nyuma mire mekwan ene nwa missy uye kuya pimni na se ompe nwa ompe mekwan ompe mire ompe nwa unye kuya pimni mapa wonye ekuya pimni mapa. Just kidding guys. So allow this to boil for additional 10 minutes, and that is it, guys. I also added some extra chili for anyone who wants some extra spice, and that is it. Our soup is ready. Yema kwaino, are you ready? Are you ready? And after 10 minutes, our soup is ready. So the heat is off and our fufu is underway. You can enjoy this, of course, with some fufu, which is what I'm doing right here, as you can see. And guys, this tasted incredible, so delicious. I mean, the authentic Abenkwan, the authentic Mekwan flavor. Oh my goodness, this was delicious, guys. So seriously, I actually fasted for this soup. I fasted for this soup, no lie, because I really wanted this soup and it tasted amazing. You can have this, of course, with your fufu. I also made some rice balls for those who don't eat fufu in the house, and you can have it with anything that you want, or you can have it on its own. So I ended up extracting the fiber one more time to get some extra, like to get everything out of it, So that is right here, and I will freeze it. I have some containers, so I'll freeze it in there and use it in the next time I make some palm nut soup. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I enjoyed this food very much, and I hope you enjoyed watching me. I hope you get in your kitchen, make this. If you're in Ghana, use the real abepa. Use abepa nankasa. And if you're here, use the canned one. That's what we have over here. Thank you so much for doing this with me. Kindly like this video, share with your family and friends. Thank you so much. And until we meet again, stay blessed, stay out of trouble, and be well. Bye, y'all.